What is up in the hills of Hollywood? Did Blake Lively fall in love with Justin Baldoni during the filming of It Ends With Us? People are speculating that it's Ryan's jealousy that is behind this whole mess of a lawsuit. But before we get into that, let's dive into this story from the beginning. In this video, we'll investigate the sequence of events that led to the current situation, analyze the evidence behind these claims, and explore what might actually be happening behind the scenes of this Hollywood drama. The rise of Blake Lively, from teen sensation to Hollywood star. Blake Lively's journey to stardom began in 2005 when she landed the role of Bridget Vreeland in The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. This breakthrough came during her junior year of high school, setting the stage for a meteoric rise in Hollywood. The film's success led to a sequel in 2008, solidifying Lively's place as a rising star. However, it was her portrayal of Serena van der Woodsen in the CW's hit series Gossip Girl, 2007 to 2012, that truly catapulted Lively to fame. The show became a cultural phenomenon, and Lively's character was central to its success. Her on-screen chemistry with Penn Badgley, who played Dan Humphrey, was palpable, leading to a real-life romance that lasted from 2007 to 2010. Behind the scenes of Gossip Girl. During her time on Gossip Girl, Lively's relationships with her co-stars were a mix of close friendships and reported tensions. She formed a strong bond with Leighton Meester, who played Blair Waldorf, despite rumors of rivalry. The two often spoke highly of each other in interviews, dispelling any notion of on-set drama. However, not all relationships were as smooth. There were reports of tension between Lively and Taylor Momsen, who played Jenny Humphrey. Momsen's character was eventually phased out of the show, with some speculating that on-set conflicts played a role. From Penn Badgley to Ryan Reynolds, Lively's romance with Penn Badgley was a major talking point for Gossip Girl fans. The couple managed to keep their relationship relatively private, but their chemistry on and off screen was undeniable. Their split in 2010 was amicable, with both actors continuing to work professionally on the show. Following her breakup with Badgley, Lively's career continued to flourish. She took on roles in films like The Town, 2010, directed by Ben Affleck, which showcased her range as an actress. It was during the filming of Green Lantern in 2010 that Lively met Ryan Reynolds. Although the film was not a critical success, it sparked a romance that would change both their lives. Lively and Reynolds initially maintained a friendship, as Reynolds was married to Scarlett Johansson at the time. However, after Reynolds' divorce in 2011, the two began dating. Their relationship moved quickly, and they tied the knot in a secret ceremony in September 2012 at Boone Hall Plantation in South Carolina. The making of It Ends With Us, from book to screen. Justin Baldoni, known for his role in Jane the Virgin and his directorial debut with 5 Feet Apart, had been looking for a project that could make a significant impact. In 2019, he came across Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel, It Ends With Us. Moved by the story's powerful message about domestic violence and breaking the cycle of abuse, Baldoni saw an opportunity to bring this important narrative to the screen. Baldoni's production company, Wayfarer Studios, secured the rights to adapt the novel. He envisioned not just directing the film, but also taking on the role of Ryle Kincaid, one of the main characters. This dual role as director and actor was an ambitious undertaking, but Baldoni felt passionate about the project's potential to spark important conversations. Assembling the team. The process of bringing It Ends With Us to life involved several key players. Christy Hall, known for her work on I Am Not Okay With This, was brought on to write the screenplay. The production team also included Alex Sachs, Jamie Heath, and Colleen Hoover herself as executive producers, ensuring the author's vision remained integral to the adaptation. Casting Blake Lively. The search for the perfect Lily Bloom, the protagonist of It Ends With Us, was crucial. Blake Lively's name came up early in discussions. Her ability to portray complex characters, coupled with her star power, made her an ideal choice. In January 2023, it was announced that Lively had been cast as Lily, generating significant buzz for the project. Ryan Reynolds' involvement. While Ryan Reynolds was not directly involved in the production, his support for his wife's role was evident. He was reportedly present on set during some of the filming, which later became a point of contention in the legal disputes that followed. Contract negotiations. The contracts for It Ends With Us were reportedly standard for a mid-budget Hollywood production. Lively's contract included provisions for her salary, profit participation, and creative input. Baldoni's contract covered his roles as both director and actor, outlining his responsibilities and compensation for each role. Importantly, the contracts included clauses about creative control and final cut privileges. These would later become central to the disputes that arose during production and post-production. Production troubles, wardrobe wars. As filming began, tensions quickly arose over Lively's wardrobe choices for her character, Lily Bloom. Lively, known for her fashion sense, reportedly insisted on high-end designer pieces that seemed at odds with Lily's background as a struggling florist. One particular point of contention was Lively's insistence that Lily could afford $5,000 shoes, a detail that Baldoni and the costume department felt was unrealistic for the character. Creative differences. Beyond wardrobe issues, Lively allegedly began to assert control over various aspects of production. She reportedly requested script changes, alterations to her character's backstory, and even modifications to other characters' storylines. This level of involvement was seen by some as collaborative, while others viewed it as overstepping. The Reynolds factor. Ryan Reynolds' presence on set, while initially welcomed, began to cause friction. There were reports of Reynolds offering unsolicited advice on directing and cinematography, which some crew members found disruptive. This led to a heated exchange between Reynolds and Baldoni, with the director reportedly asking Reynolds to limit his time on set. Cast and crew reactions. The drama surrounding It Ends With Us extended beyond Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, involving co-stars and producers as well. The cast and crew's reactions to the alleged altercation between Justin Baldoni and Ryan Reynolds were mixed, with the production seemingly divided into two camps. Some crew members viewed Baldoni favorably, describing him as caring and nice to work with. However, others sided with Lively, creating a tense atmosphere on set. The creative struggle between Baldoni and Lively was apparent, with Lively reportedly hiring her own editor and having Ryan Reynolds do last-minute rewrites on the script. Post-production pandemonium. The real trouble began during post-production. Two distinct cuts of the film emerged, one favored by Baldoni and the studio, and another championed by Lively. The actress allegedly threatened to withhold promotion for the film if her preferred cut wasn't used, leading to a standoff between the star and the director. Premiere problems and cast support. The film's premiere was marked by notable absences and awkward interactions. Baldoni was conspicuously missing from group promotional appearances, including the New York premiere. Page 6 reported that Baldoni was relegated to a separate theater, while Blake and the rest of the cast sat together. This physical separation during the premiere fueled speculation about the severity of the behind-the-scenes conflict. Baldoni's isolation continued throughout the press tour, where he was seen promoting the film alone. This stark contrast to the united front presented by Lively and the rest of the cast raised eyebrows in the industry and among fans. The cast's support for Lively became increasingly evident as the controversy unfolded. Brandon Sklenar, who played Atlas Corrigan in the film, publicly backed Lively on social media, urging people to read her legal complaint against Baldoni. Jenny Slate, another co-star, also voiced her support for Lively in a statement to Today, describing the situation as terribly dark, disturbing, and wholly threatening. America Ferrera, Amber Tamblyn, and Alexis Bledel, Lively's longtime friends and co-stars from The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, released a joint statement expressing solidarity with Lively. They commended her courage in standing up for herself and others, highlighting the challenges women face in demanding, safe working environments, even for someone of Lively's stature. However, it's worth noting that some sources suggest the cast may be amplifying the drama for marketing purposes. One insider compared the situation to the buzz surrounding Olivia Wilde's Don't Worry Darling, which ultimately benefited the film's box office performance. Nepo baby controversy and social media backlash. In the months leading up to the "It Ends With Us" controversy, Blake Lively faced significant backlash on social media, particularly on platforms like TikTok, where she was labeled as a rude Nepo baby. This shift in public perception began during the film's press tour, where fans noticed Lively taking interviews separately from director Justin Baldoni and seemingly adopting a more carefree attitude when discussing the film's serious subject matter. The controversy intensified in August 2024 when a 2016 interview between Norwegian journalist Kjersti Flya and Lively resurfaced and went viral. During the interview for Café Society, Flya congratulated Lively on her pregnancy, to which Lively sarcastically responded, "Congrats on your little bump," despite Flya not being pregnant. This interaction was particularly painful for Flya, who was struggling with infertility. In subsequent interviews, Flya revealed that Lively's comment was like a bullet and left her feeling almost paralyzed. She described the interview as the most uncomfortable interview situation I have ever experienced, feeling belittled and ignored. Critics accused Lively of being out of touch and too insulated from real-world issues due to her privileged background. The actress's attempts to promote her personal hair care line, Blake Brown, and her husband's upcoming film, Deadpool and Wolverine, during interviews about It Ends With Us, further fueled the backlash. The controversy escalated when Ryan Reynolds made comments about the couple's working-class upbringing, which many found disingenuous given Lively's family connections in the entertainment industry. Reynolds told The Hollywood Reporter, "We both grew up very working class," which sparked immediate criticism online. Lively's background as the daughter of actor Ernie Lively and talent agent Elaine Brown, as well as her early entry into acting through family connections, became a focal point of criticism. Social media users were quick to point out Lively's privileged upbringing. One commenter noted, "Quick search, she grew up in Tarzana and then went to Burbank High. Her whole family was in the entertainment business." Another added, "I thought Blake Lively was a Nepo baby. She's very privileged." The backlash was further fueled by resurfaced information about Lively's entry into acting, including her attendance at her parents' acting classes as a child and her acting debut in Sandman, directed by her father. Lively attempted to counter the negative press by sharing resources for abuse survivors on her Instagram and posting interviews that highlighted the depth of her character in the film. However, the backlash continued, with many criticizing her approach to interviews and her apparent disconnect from the serious subject matter of her latest project. Amidst this controversy, Lively reportedly believes that Baldoni orchestrated this negative press coverage as part of a smear campaign to ruin her reputation. This allegation is part of her lawsuit against Baldoni, which claims sexual harassment and defamation. The actress may view the sudden surge in criticism about her privileged background and on-set behavior as strategically timed to coincide with the film's release and damage her public image. However, it's worth noting that some of this backlash predates the current legal battle and seems to have originated organically from social media users and entertainment commentators. The controversy has sparked broader discussions about nepotism in Hollywood and the challenges faced by truly working-class individuals in the entertainment industry. Legal battle. Lively's lawsuit. In December 2024, the situation took a dramatic turn when Blake Lively filed a lawsuit against Justin Baldoni. The complaint alleged sexual harassment during filming and accused Baldoni of orchestrating a smear campaign against her. Specific allegations included inappropriate comments about Lively's appearance, unwanted physical contact during direction of intimate scenes, creating a hostile work environment, retaliating against Lively after she voiced concerns about his behavior, Baldoni's countersuit. Baldoni vehemently denied all accusations and quickly filed a countersuit against both Lively and Ryan Reynolds for $400 million. His legal team claimed that the couple attempted to take control of the production, interfered with his ability to direct the film, engaged in a coordinated effort to damage his reputation and career, breached their contracts by refusing to promote the film as agreed. Evidence and testimonies. Both parties have presented evidence to support their claims. Lively's team released text messages and emails that they argue show Baldoni's inappropriate behavior. Baldoni's lawyers presented behind-the-scenes footage that they claim exonerates him of any wrongdoing. Crew members have given conflicting accounts, with some supporting Lively's version of events and others backing Baldoni. Candace Owens' explosive claims. In a shocking turn of events, conservative commentator Candace Owens injected herself into the controversy on January 24, 2025. Owens shared explosive allegations on her Instagram stories, claiming that Ryan Reynolds might be the true catalyst behind the ongoing feud. According to Owens, an anonymous source who allegedly worked on the set of It Ends With Us provided her with inside information. The source claimed that Reynolds unexpectedly appeared on set, reviewed daily footage, and became upset with the script. This reportedly led to a heated argument between Reynolds and Baldoni, which then spilled over into Lively's trailer. Owens went further, alleging that Reynolds confronted Baldoni's talent agency, WME, urging them to drop Baldoni as a client, and labeling him a sexual predator. She didn't mince words in her commentary, stating, "In my opinion, Ryan Reynolds is grossly insecure," and suggesting that his behavior might stem from deep-seated insecurities. To support her claims, Owens pointed to Reynolds' professional history, referencing previous allegations of on-set difficulties. She specifically mentioned T.J. Miller's 2022 remarks about Reynolds being horrifically mean during the filming of Deadpool 2. "He has a pattern," Owens asserted, implying that Reynolds has a history of using his characters to take jabs at others. These allegations add a new layer of complexity to the already contentious legal battle. Owens' claims suggest that Reynolds' involvement could be a major factor in the feud, speculating that Lively was initially fine with the production until her husband's unexpected intervention disrupted everything. Justin's voice note. TMZ obtained and published a nearly 7-minute voice message that Baldoni allegedly sent to Lively during the film's production. In the voice memo, Baldoni can be heard apologizing to Lively for falling short regarding script changes she had presented.
"Hey, Blake. It is 2 in the morning. Hopefully this does not wake you up. Whew. Wow. There's so much I want to say to you, and I hope that we can FaceTime or see each other in person soon and get to talk more. But I'm just going to send you a few thoughts, and hopefully it's not going to be more than a few minutes. But I don't have the best track record. I don't think either one of us have the best track record for our voice memos. I want to start with an apology. Man, reading the second part of your message, my heart sank, and I'm really sorry. I for sure fell short, and you worked really hard on that, and the way you framed it, and how that made you feel. I just want to say thank you for sharing that with me. That takes a lot of trust and vulnerability, and I feel really grateful that you feel safe enough to tell me that that's how you feel and share that with me. And I'm really sorry. I f***ed up. That is a fail on my part. One thing you should know about me is I will admit and apologize when I fail. I am far from perfect. I'm a very flawed man, as my wife will attest. And and I'm gonna f*** up. I'm gonna say the wrong thing. I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth. I'm gonna piss you off probably, but I will always apologize and find my way back to center. That is one thing I can assure you of. And I'm sorry I made you feel that way. That must have felt terrible. And I will for sure do better. That was not my best weekend, and I should have given it more time. And damn right, you got great friends if that's how you felt and they knew that. And we should all have friends like that, aside from the fact that they're two of the most creative people on the planet. The three of you guys together is unbelievable. Talk about energy and just a force, all three of you. But I just wanted you to know that I didn't need that, because it's really good, and it's going to make the movie sing like you said, and and I'm excited to go through the whole movie with you. I'm just excited to spend time with you.
Trial date. A New York judge has set a trial date of March 9th, 2026. The judge moved an initial conference from mid-February to next week, instructing lawyers to address concerns about pretrial publicity and attorney conduct. Lively's lawyers have accused Baldoni's attorney, Brian Friedman, of attempting to taint potential jurors by creating a website to release selected documents and communications between Lively and Baldoni. They claim this extrajudicial campaign risks influencing public perception and tainting the jury pool. In response, Friedman stated that they aim to defend their clients with pure, unedited facts and want people to see evidence that contradicts Lively's allegations. Separately, Lively has filed a request in Texas for a deposition from Jed Wallace, a crisis management specialist she alleges was behind social media manipulation that turned public sentiment against her during the film's release. All right, everyone, that was it for now. We will keep you updated on this drama. This case is going to get so messy, and it is just the beginning. Hit subscribe so you do not miss our next video.